as I said, we have a number of really attractive ideas, and as I said, importantly up front, a lot of them are not in the tech space, they're out of the tech space, so they provided diversification. And I think what Francine touched on at the beginning, low correlation with other managers is important, other strategies, and I think that's really important when you're building a portfolio, whether you're building a portfolio for yourself or across different fund managers. But one of the more attractive ideas we have, and we have a number obviously that we're excited about, is the food away from home market. And if you look at the size of the market, if you look at the left-hand side of the chart, that's actually surpassed the food prepared at home market in 2012. And there have really been three key drivers behind that. There's been obviously the greater shift, let's see what happens going forward, but greater shift towards urbanization, the increasing number of women in the workforce, and obviously the demographic shift to millennials. So if you look at this year, the forecasts were that the millennial spend in total will exceed that of the Gen Xs. So they're really becoming very, very important to understand in terms of the consumer buying, in terms of the consumer buying habits. So a major beneficiary of that trend is Domino's, an insanely profitable business. They can almost double their stores over the next 10 years. If you look at McDonald's, it's stagnant. They've had no revenue growth. Domino's same-store sales has been growing very, very strongly. In fact, in the post-COVID period, because they're so digitally orientated in a physical world, okay? So, talk about bricks and mortar, and here's a bricks and mortar company that is so strongly digitally enabled. Their sales growth on a like-for-like basis, has been increasing at double digits post-COVID over certain months. So, we've had a GDP disaster, and here's a company that's delivering double-digit growth, okay? So digitally enabled, very high levels of profitability, incredibly strong tailwinds in terms of the shifts, as we've shown in these charts here, and strong growth globally. I mean, I spoke about India a bit earlier, so they've got strong global growth, not only in the US where they're underpenetrated, but in important growing markets like India.